Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHONJ's Teresa Giudice gets lip fillers dissolved after hot dog lips insult. Teresa Giudice has been mercilessly mocked over her enlarged pout, and now she's making some drastic changes. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star recently posted a video getting the fillers dissolved because of migration to other areas of her lips. This comes after castmate Rachel Fuda called her hot dog lips last season during their heated feud. Many people have also called out Teresa for overdoing her lips, as they've appeared larger than normal in her social media photos. Meanwhile, before you get too excited, the OG is not saying goodbye to her oversized pucker for good. She's having the fillers removed so that she can start fresh in a week or two. Nonetheless, after sharing the news online, RHONJ fans took to the comments to troll Teresa, claiming Rachel's insult got the best of her. Teresa Giudice gets her lip fillers dissolved after hot dog lips insult. Teresa's season 14 feud with Rachel Fuda took a comical turn when the newbie insulted the OG with a comment about her hot dog lips. Now Rachel will have to find a new insult because Teresa is making changes to the enlarged pout. In a video posted online, that RHONJ star told her followers, "Come with me to get my lips dissolved." Teresa explained her reason for wanting to have the procedure done, claiming, "I see migration on the top of my lip," as the scene then showed her mid-treatment. After getting the fillers removed, Teresa came back on camera and showed off the final results hours later when the swelling had gone down. The 52-year-old also admitted that she plans to have them done again. "Now I'm ready to start fresh, but I gotta wait a week and a half to 2 weeks," declared Teresa. RHONJ viewers trolled Teresa over Rachel Fuda's comment. After the post was reshared on Instagram, RHONJ fans started trolling the OG over Rachel's insult. "Rachel calling her hot dog lips must have got to her obviously," reasoned a commenter. "Desperate AF, and let's be real, the only reason she wants her lips done is BC everyone has made fun of them." "Pathetic," said someone else. "Dissolving the hot dog lips," an Instagram user exclaimed. "Bye-bye hot dog lips," said someone else. Another added, "No more hot dog lips." Someone else also posted a shady emoji of a hot dog in response to Teresa's video. Teresa Giudice of the Real Housewives of New Jersey was no stranger to controversy, but her latest beauty decision stirred up a surprisingly candid reaction from the Bravo star. After years of subtle and not-so-subtle enhancements to her signature look, Teresa faced criticism of her lips that went from mere shade-throwing to downright brutal insults. When a fan dubbed her lips hot dogs, the comment cut deeper than she expected. At first, Teresa laughed it off. Sitting around the dinner table with her daughters, Gia and Gabriella, she rolled her eyes at the rude comment. "People can be so dramatic," she'd said, attempting to brush it off. But as much as Teresa tried to play it cool, she found herself glancing in the mirror more frequently than usual, examining her profile from every angle. Were they too full? Maybe, just maybe, she'd gone a bit overboard. The next day, as she was having lunch with her fellow cast members, Dolores and Jennifer, the hot dog comment made a second appearance, courtesy of Jennifer's husband Bill. When Teresa recounted the story, laughing at the absurdity, Bill raised an eyebrow and muttered, "They do look a little plump for your face shape, Teresa," and coming from Bill, who normally kept his opinions about the ladies' looks to himself, this hit home. Later that evening, when Teresa got home and sat down at her vanity, she couldn't get the comment out of her head. As she absent-mindedly swiped on her favorite rose-colored gloss, she started to see what they meant. Her lips had once been her favorite feature, bold and defined. Now they looked cartoonish, swollen to proportions that no contouring could downplay. The realization led her to a brave decision. She would get her lip fillers dissolved. The idea of it was terrifying. Dissolving fillers wasn't like getting them done. It was far more uncomfortable and, more importantly, permanent. She wondered if she'd lose some of the confidence those lips had given her over the years. They'd been a part of her brand, a signature feature for photos, press events, and confessional interviews. But deep down, Teresa knew that going back to a more natural look might help her feel like herself again. The day of her appointment came quickly, and Teresa found herself seated in her esthetician's chair, nervously clutching her phone as she reviewed her Instagram comments, lingering on the less than flattering ones about her lips. Her esthetician, a trusted expert who had been handling Teresa's beauty needs for years, sensed her apprehension. "You know," the esthetician began, "sometimes less is more. You have such strong features, Teresa, you really don't need much to make a statement." Teresa smiled, her nerves softening with the reassurance. Maybe this would be a change for the better. The procedure itself was uncomfortable, as expected, but quick. As Teresa watched her lips slowly deflate in the mirror over the next few days, she felt an unexpected flood of relief. It was as if shedding those extra layers of filler allowed her to see herself clearly again. She'd been hiding behind her look, crafting a shield in the form of pouty lips and bold brows, but it hadn't made her invulnerable to criticism. For her first public appearance post-dissolution, Teresa chose an event hosted by none other than her longtime frenemy, Margaret Josephs. As soon as Teresa walked in, all eyes turned to her. Margaret, who never missed a chance to remark on Teresa's fashion or beauty choices, was quick to approach. "Teresa, you look refreshed," Margaret said, leaning in for an air kiss. It was as close to a compliment as Teresa would ever get from her, and she knew it. Teresa felt a surge of confidence ripple through her as she thanked her, sensing a new kind of attention in the room. She wasn't being noticed for oversized lips or dramatic lashes, she was being noticed for being herself. It didn't take long for word to spread among the cast, and soon the question was on everyone's mind. Was Teresa done with cosmetic enhancements altogether? The decision to get her lips dissolved became a symbol, a metaphor for stripping back the layers and embracing authenticity in an environment where perfection was an ever-looming, impossible standard. She wasn't the same Teresa she had been when she started on RHONJ, nor was she the same woman who had dabbled in beauty tweaks to boost her confidence. She'd survived prison, divorce, family feuds, and endless drama. This was just another chapter. Back in her car after the event, Teresa scrolled through her Instagram feed, reading comments from fans who praised her new look. One stood out, "Love the new lips, Teresa. You're showing everyone that real beauty is confidence." Gia, her oldest, sent her a message too. "Mom, you look amazing," it read with a string of heart emojis. That one nearly brought her to tears. In the days that followed, Teresa found herself unexpectedly committed to a new mantra. No more fillers, no more alterations. She was finally embracing her natural self, and if that came with the occasional wrinkle or soft line, so be it. It was refreshing to step out, knowing that she was entirely herself. Of course, the other housewives were quick to weigh in during a group dinner shortly after Teresa's dissolution reveal. Melissa Gorga, ever the opinionated sister-in-law, took a sip of her wine and asked, "So, what's next, Teresa? Are we getting back to basics?" Teresa smiled, a hint of the old fire in her eyes. "Maybe, maybe not. I'm just focusing on what feels good. And right now, this feels good." Dolores grinned, toasting her, to the real Teresa. As she clinked glasses with the ladies, Teresa felt a surprising lightness. She wasn't bogged down by the insecurities that had once driven her to change her appearance, nor was she dwelling on the hot dog comment that had, in a way, spurred this transformation. Instead, she was free to redefine beauty on her own terms, and free to step into her next season of life with clarity and self-assurance. It didn't take long for Bravo fans to pick up on her transformation, and soon there were whispers that Teresa's new look might just start a trend. She was ready to prove that confidence, authenticity, and a dash of unapologetic fierceness could be her new signature look. And as Teresa would say, it's about time.